Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for July 16th, 2019. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. If you want to learn more about the stories we cover today, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story so you can read about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, hey, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we're doing here, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. First, before we get into the news, special welcome to everybody who is a new subscriber. I saw yesterday we had about 500 new subscribers in just one day. Thank you. That's unbelievable how many people are subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate the kind words of support. Hopefully we're helping you because you've been a great help to us. So let's dive into it because we got a lot of news to cover and a lot of deals. I'm going to try to shotgun through these deals real quick. Again, links them in the show notes down below. Using those links helps Cord Cutters News because it gives us a little affiliate deal. Don't want to use our affiliate links? Just go to Amazon.com direct. But right now, don't forget, Starz, Showtime, CBS All Access, PBS Living, and more are half off right now for the first 3 months, and then regular price thereafter. Great opportunity to maybe drop something, try out a couple of different services to binge watch when they're on sale. Link in the show notes down below. Also, Amazon has their brand new line of 2019, Toshiba Fire TV Edition smart TVs with Dolby Vision HDR 4K on sale. This is the first time, to my knowledge, they've been on sale. It's definitely the lowest price they've ever been at. But you can get them right now, both the 43-inch and the 50-inch Toshiba 4K HDR Dolby Vision TVs on sale. Link in the show notes. They also have the HDR10 ones on sale, though this seems to be a as supplies last kind of deal. I think the 50-inch and the HDR10 is sold out right now, but the 43-inch is still for sale, under $200. Great price for a really cheap TV. Not quite as nice as Dolby Vision, but still really good. Also, Amazon Prime members can get 3 months of Kindle Unlimited for free if you are a Kindle ebook reader. Check that out down below. And that's the deals today. If you find any good deals you don't think we've covered, go to cordcuttersnews.com, click on the Contact Us tab, send us a link if you can. It's better than post them on YouTube because YouTube holds all links for review to prevent spam. So go to cordcuttersnews.com, hit the Contact Us, send us any deals you find, any maybe news stories you find you think we should cover. Let's dive into the news. Now, we did post a story yesterday on how to watch the 2019 NFL season. It's about 2 weeks away right now for preseason. Hard to believe, but it's almost here. So check it out if you're looking at how to watch NFL. Link in the show notes down below. We have a full guide to make sure you don't miss any games that you would have got with a typical cable subscription. Yesterday, we learned that Fubo added Discovery. Now, Fubo announced that they were adding Discovery networks about a month ago now. Yesterday, they went live. So Fubo has added a ton of Discovery networks to their lineup, including Discovery, TLC, and more. These joined the Scripps channels. Discovery recently bought Scripps networks like HGTV, etc. Now Scripps was already on Discovery. Now Fubo has added the Discovery channels to that lineup. Are you a Fubo TV subscriber? I'd love to hear from you what you think about it. It's been growing in subscribers. A lot of people who have it really like it. I know it doesn't have ESPN, which a lot of people don't like, but it does have many other networks at a fairly competitive price, if not a little higher than most services. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. All right, let's keep moving. NBC's yesterday, one of their affiliates, which was Tinga, however you say it, one of their affiliates there, ran a story, and I believe you'd be looking for these in other affiliates soon, about cord cutting. And as you expect, NBC was not very favorable to cord cutting. According to NBC, their total cord cutting cost of services plus internet worked out to like $94. So they pushed the idea that you might as well get cable at that price. So we did a full breakdown, and the reason we do these breakdowns is it's important when we feel that this is not being a very honest look at cord cutting. I think it's important that somebody stands up and says, hey, this needs to be corrected because this isn't what cord cutting is really like. Because there's a lot of people who would just see NBC stories and say, oh, well, might as well stay with cable. So I hope our story reaches some of those people who saw it and thought, that makes sense. because we broke down a few major issues. One, they didn't include fees and taxes. They used the advertised list price without fees and taxes on it. Regional sports fees, broadcast TV fees, etc. need to be added to that, which on Spectrum can easily add up to be over 60-some bucks. I have a full breakdown of that. Also, they included things like Starz and HBO Now. But the cable packages they listed do not include Starz or HBO Now, or HBO in general. So that would be an additional cost on top of that if you still wanted Starz and HBO. Plus, my main complaint with all these stories is, would you really give up all your streaming services if you went back to cable? Would you give up Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon if you went back to cable? We know over half of all cable subscribers also pay for a live TV streaming service, so keep that in mind. But I'm very interested in your opinions on these stories. I'd love to know, what do you think is most or least effective about rebutting these stories? I'd love to hear your opinion on them. And how much are you saving? Are you saving money with cord cutting? Because according to ABC, you're probably not. Even though their own example shows that cable can go up to like 150 bucks, but cord cutting in their example is only 94. And that was before taxes and everything. So I don't even think it was that good of a cord cutting diss, if that makes any sense. But I'd love to know what you think. How much are you saving? How effective do you think these stories are on both sides? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Sling TV has launched a new AirTV. So AirTV is Sling TV's line of streaming players and network devices. I have a couple of them here in the office. And they are the ability to connect an antenna to your AirTV and watch your antenna and Sling TV all combined into a single guide. It brings a very much cable-like user experience. When you turn on the AirTV player, boots right into Sling TV, just like a cable box does. And I've heard from many people who want a cord cut, but they want it to be as much like cable as possible. And I think these AirTVs and even the DirecTV Now Osprey box has a certain market there for people who want that. And I know most people say, hey, I have a Roku, I have a Fire TV. I don't think these are really targeting people like that. I think this is more targeting people who say, I want to save money on my TV and I want it to be as much like cable as possible. Something that I made by my grandma, for example, that when she turns on the TV, it's just there. She doesn't have to negotiate these menus and find it. It's just the TV's playing. So the AirTV Mini is meant to be paired with an AirTV black box. These boxes where you plug your antenna and then it streams your AirTV out. These are meant to be the devices that will go on all the TVs around your home for $80. Now, it's a fairly decent streaming player. It's one of the smallest Android TV devices I think I've seen. Google had a developer Android TV device similar to this as a dongle type HDMI stick kind of type, but that never went to sale for the general public. Now, this is one there. It's a decent but not great streaming player, but for streaming Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, it's probably more than you need, to be honest with you. It does include the Google Voice Assistant, full Android TV, so you get to access all the Android TV apps, which includes Chromecasting the Amazon Prime Video. Hopefully the Amazon Prime Video app will come to it soon now that that's being rolled out. So it's a pretty good device. For what the AirTV is and for the market it's targeting, it's a very good device. The DVR for your antenna is very easy to use. It's a good DVR. The streaming quality is pretty good. And the price point's not bad either. So I'd love to hear from you. Do you use an AirTV? What do you think of their idea that, hey, buy an AirTV Black, stream it out to your Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, or buy an AirTV Mini and connect it to all your TVs to watch your locals and your networks like ESPN, all in a single guide, unified user interface. Let me know what you think of this idea, and if you intend to buy one. We do have a review unit on the way, and we will be doing reviews, but they're for sale right now over at airtv.net. All right, a couple more stories real quick. I know it's a lot of news today. Yesterday was a very busy day with Prime Day, so I'm trying to cover as much of this as I can. So bear with me. We usually don't cover quite this much. But Pluto TV is getting into the original programming. Pluto TV just acquired rights to their new Bajillion Dollar Properties, which is a comedy show from one of the executive producers at Reno 911, if you remember that show from back in the day. This was originally on NBC's CISO, I hope I'm saying that right, comedy service that was later shut down. The fourth season was filmed and produced before they decided to pull the plug on the service. Now Pluto TV has bought the rights to have this as their first exclusive Pluto TV Original. It will start airing August 5th, I believe. Yes, August 5th, 2019 at 7 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Pacific. It will start airing on Pluto TV's Funny channel, 243, and then it will be available shortly thereafter on demand, so you'll be able to watch it wherever you want. Be interesting to see if Viacom moves into more original content for Pluto TV. Original content has helped Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon really establish themselves with the American population as must-have services, with The Handmaid's Tale and Stranger Things probably being the two of the largest right now that have driven people to go get those services. Now Pluto TV seems to be hoping that maybe an original show there will do the same for them. We'll have to wait and see. I'd love to hear from you. How much do you love Pluto TV? Are you excited about them getting some original content? We'll see if they actually produce any more. If they're just going to kind of pick up a show here and a show there like this that may have been produced somewhere else but was dropped, and Pluto TV would say, hey, we'll snap that up and air it on our service. We'll wait and see. But let me know what you think about Pluto TV. What do you think about having original content from Pluto TV? All right, last story up of the day, and I'd love to hear what you think of this. It's being reported from a research group that Netflix could lose $935 million every single year because of people leaving due to services like HBO Max and NBC Universal's new service. According to reports that this research group, which is In My Area Research, ran 10% of Netflix subscribers could be leaving Netflix because of The Office, Friends, and more leaving Netflix. And that would work out to be $935 million worth of subscriber revenue lost every single year. Now, there's a few things to remember. People say this, but don't do it. I see that all the time. People saying they're going to leave our YouTube channel or our social media, but they stay. It's just kind of something people do. I think I've done that too. I've said, you know what, I'm never coming back to this service. I'm leaving. I'm never going back to that restaurant. And then you kind of do. So I'm interested to see how many of these people really do leave. Because I know I've done that. I've said, you know, I'm upset about this. I'm not coming back. Cool off a little while later, realize that maybe Friends in The Office wasn't as important to me as I thought it was. Maybe I just picked them up on DVD. Pro tip there. And then I just kept streaming Netflix. So I do think, though, some people will leave. And I do think that, you know, as things move on, people will leave. Because Fox pulled their content not that long ago. Disney announced that they're going to end their partnership with Netflix. Now, that's a very long process. Netflix has rights for Disney content going forward for some time. And now NBC is probably going to pull back much of their content. Warner Media is probably going to pull back much of their content. We know of two of the bigger ones right now. Netflix is moving to counter this by having more originals, striking deals with other content providers out there, extending other deals. So it will be interesting to see what happens. But let me know. Do you plan to cancel? Do you think that Netflix, when in 2021 that The Office leaves, that's just not going to be worth it anymore, you're going to cancel? Or do you think you'll stay with Netflix and just pick up some DVRs? Excuse me, DVDs. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Do you plan to leave? If so, why? And when? Are you going to leave now? Are you going to wait until those services gone? Or drop their channels from there? So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of these stories. Let me know if you find any cord-cutting deals or news stories you think we should cover. Again, go to cordcuttersnews.com, click on the Contact Us. Send us a link. Send us as much detail as possible. Helps us out a lot. And a big thank you again to all of our new subscribers, all of our old subscribers. If you're new here thinking about joining, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss our videos. We're posting videos every single day now. So I really appreciate your support. I will see you tomorrow for more cord-cutting news, tips, tricks, and how-tos. Thanks for your support. We'll see you soon.